Hi, Martin Yusuf here. This is the last in 3 short videos about resourcing, and it's about internal resourcing. And internal resourcing is finding inner strength, and it's going into a place or creating a place that you feel strong, happy and peaceful within, and it's a place that you can go inside you. This is called an internal resource, and the more internally resourced you are, the stronger that you can be to overcome challenges. And it is actually a meditation technique that I'm not going to talk about in this video, but it is really about finding a place within, like it could be your heart, where you feel love, where you feel happy, and bringing your mind as much as you can entirely into that space. So you actually imagine yourself, you're inside your heart, and bringing those feelings of happiness and well-being inside your heart, bringing your whole sense of being, that you are actually inside your heart. And the Buddhists, you sometimes see it as a man standing inside a flower, as a Buddha standing inside a flower, and that's really the same principle. And this is called an internal resource, and the more you can expand and develop this sense of well-being and radiate it through your whole body, imagine it vibrating and energizing your whole body, the better it is, because when you have a problem from a negative aspect or a negative part of the energy field, it's this internal space that educates that negative part that all will be fundamentally well. And it's very similar to having a loving parent, and it happens through mind plasticity and our neural pathways. But these techniques are ancient. You know, the Buddhists and meditation practitioners have been using these techniques for thousands of years, and it's about getting involved and going within and connecting to a powerful place inside yourself. And it's not about, yes, we do need to learn to observe, but it's not about this attachment that we're so detached from ourselves that we don't feel anything. And somehow I think that CBT and this mindfulness thing has lost the plot a little bit, because it's more about going into who we are rather than moving away from it. And I notice that people that do cognitive behavioural therapy and mindfulness, it's great for them because it helps them detach even more from their feelings. So if they're dissociated or in denial, that process works very well. But that is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about generating a sense of well-being, of happiness, placing it and locating it inside our bodies, and then going into that space and allowing yourself to be in that space and allowing that feeling to expand. This is called an internal resource spot. And when you can internalize your feelings in this way, not suppress them or push them down, but you can go within and allow this feeling to expand, then this will create a lot of power and a lot of strength. And when you're confronted with a problem, you will overcome it. And knowing that you have a place inside you, you can go, you've created a sense of happiness and well-being, and you can move in there at any time. It's very powerful, especially if you suffer from depression. And most institutions and organisations are based on disempowerment. They're saying that the power is outside of yourself. Don't take any responsibility for who you are. Don't trust yourself. Don't trust your feelings. I'm saying exactly the opposite to that. I'm saying go inside, have a happy memory, locate it in your body somewhere, and go inside that space and expand it. Remember that happiest time you ever had. Remember sheer joy and ecstasy, and go within and connect with that. And you do not need any guru or any teacher to take you into that place. You're it, and you can access that point. And if you ever go to a psychologist, they sit there and they say, well, can you ever remember a time when you were happy? And you say, well, I don't know, or maybe I was happy once. But they want you to connect to a happy memory. But what I'm saying is, when this memory comes along, that you've got to really step right into it and develop it and expand it and make it bigger and make it stronger, make it powerful. Because if you've lost that sense of happiness and who you are, in your memories you can find a happy picture of yourself and redevelop it. This is an internal resource spot, this is called. And the more internally resourced you are, the more ability you'll have to cope with stress, to deal with problems. And if you can develop this skill, then whatever you're dealing with will be so much easier. You know, you will not need to disempower yourself to go to other people and ask them for solutions, and where they've got their own agendas, they've got their own meanings, and they may not be your meanings, they may not be safe. You never really know what people's agendas are. In this world, you never really know. But this thing is powerful, this internal resource spot, and it's a great skill to learn. And if you want some more information about how to develop it and how to use it, I'll be happy to oblige. Meet me on my website, www.martinyusuf.com. Thank you very much.